girl, welcome to my first YouTube vlog. It's actually crazy to think that I'm creating content, and for those of you that know me, know I'm a procrastinator, and if you really do know me, you know that I'm indecisive as hell. But the point I'm trying to make here is that if I'm able to start creating content and come to the point where I'm making a YouTube channel, then there's no reason why you guys can't, and that can be used with anything. I mean, in terms of a startup business, whether that be YouTube tutorials, dining tutorials, anything, even creating a course and allowing people to benefit from what you put out there is crucial, and that's really what I want to bring to you guys. I want to bring valuable content. So if you like what I bring out, I've got some lit things that I want to bring to the people and show you lot. So definitely be sure to like, subscribe, and obviously share that amongst your people. With that being said, my name's Timothy Nyarko, and without further ado, let's get into this. Yeah guys, so today I've got a few meetings with some clients. I may or may not record, it depends on how the day goes, but I'm definitely trying to keep you guys in the loop. A lot of what I'm trying to bring is some knowledge bombs, and if you're able to take something from it, I mean, that would be great. What this influencer says is correct about documenting the process, and that's literally what brings me on to doing this. I'm also showing you guys, but also encourage some opportunities to do that. And there's also one thing where it says, don't wait for an opportunity, create it. And I go by that quote because you could be stuck thinking, I need to wait for this to happen, that to happen, not knowing that you've got to go and search for it. You've got to go and create it yourself, otherwise it's not going to happen. Don't wait for an opportunity, create it. Therefore meaning, if you're going to wait for something to happen thinking that it's just going to fall in place for you, you're doing the complete wrong thing. It's about going out there, putting yourself out there and taking action, and the first step to success is actually taking action. So with that being said, if I'm able to document this process, bring people that are adding content and killing it in whatever they do. I know a few people that are killing it online, affiliate marketing, investing in ICOs. So yeah, all of that I'm trying to bring to you guys and show you just a bit of what I do and what I get up to when I get some time to do that, of course. Right now I'm heading to meet a person called Johnny Bradley. He's currently killing it on the online retail business. For those of you that know Amazon FBA, you might know him actually. For those of you that don't, I won't go on too much. He'll explain just what that is, and also how you guys can do it. It generates a lot of money, and it's a means to create financial freedom, which is really the sole purpose of this vlog. So guys, yeah, we're here, we've arrived, we're about to walk inside. Obviously we'll give you an update when we're back inside. So guys, I'm here with my man Anwar Griffiths. I'm not going to talk too much about who he is, I'll let him do that. But again, we're in the same sort of field, Amazon FBA,
entrepreneurship. So over to you, Anwar. Just let the people know who you are.
All right. Hopefully you guys can hear because we're in St Albans High Street right now. But as Timothy said, my name's Anwar Griffiths. I do this whole online business thing. So we're just going to chat a little bit about how to build income streams online.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of ways you can do it. Me personally, I started just over a year ago selling on Amazon, something called Amazon FBA, which is fulfillment by Amazon, which is basically ordering a bunch of stock, sending it into a warehouse, and Amazon fulfills everything for you. So once you've set the whole thing up, it does take a lot of work, but then it's very passive after that. After that also I started building only a small audience on YouTube. I managed to generate probably about an annual 9 to 5 salary just from affiliate marketing with a small audience. So that really opened my eyes to the potential of affiliate marketing, because with such a small audience, if you can generate something that can sustain you month to month, it's like, damn, if you scale this thing up, you can really make a lot of money. Basically, affiliate marketing is where you promote somebody else's product or service and you make a cut of the sale, right? So,
and you also mentioned your involvement in cryptocurrency, like myself.
Yeah.
You're part of IIG as well.
Yeah. So I think, like, when it comes to generating wealth, investing is like such an important aspect, because it's something you can wait 5-10 years for it to come to fruition, but if you get in at the right opportune moment, the potential gains, especially in a market like cryptocurrency where it's so fast moving, the gains can be potentially life-changing, right? So for me, the key thing is, when it comes to investing, is like, you need a source of income alongside the investment. I think the problem is that a lot of people in crypto don't do anything but crypto, and that's a very dangerous place to be, because
very dangerous,
because you
just
never
like
know.
any investment though, really, isn't it? So
well, it is, but with crypto it's magnified, because for example, if you buy a house, you know the house isn't going to halve in value, but with crypto you can lose 90% of your value in a month. So it's like, it's even riskier, right? But then with that risk comes the increased possibility of making huge returns. So for me, it's like, you need to balance out your investment portfolio with different assets, and crypto is the highest potential gain. But that's why you can't only do crypto, right?
Correct,
So those are the main things that I'm involved in right now.
Lovely.
And obviously personal brand, something you want to build up as well.
Yeah, definitely. Personal brand, for those of you thinking, what is it, or how do I do that? Simply creating content, YouTube.
Yeah, content around whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Any niche.
Putting it out there, any niche, and literally focusing on that. And once you build a following, a community, you're building your personal brand. And there's many examples of that, as we see. But Anwar, he's someone, definitely check him out. Give him a follow, subscribe.
Thank you.
Like, his content is really great, and you can definitely learn something from it. Appreciate it for that, Anwar.
Thanks, man. Good to be here.
Yeah.
Good to have the interview, and I'll see you again.
So I'm joined with Chris and Enup from Crypto. So guys, I think the main purpose here is to let you guys know what they both do. They're both heavily involved in the crypto blockchain space, and they're here really to drop some knowledge bombs. We're seeing a lot of new people enter the market and get involved in the whole blockchain space, and a lot of them won't know how to operate things and how things work. That's why we've got you both here to, of course, shed some light on how that works. We'll start with you, Chris. How your experience has been, what people can do to get involved in new stuff. Really,
usually, I mean, the best thing, and it works in every space, is not to learn from your own mistakes, learn from others' mistakes. Because if you look at crypto,
that's the safest way.
Like 90% at the moment, we are in a bear market right now, and as we are speaking, we are in June. So most of the people actually are in a loss. So we only have the early investors. Fortunately, we all are early investors. We are in a profit, but most of the people, they are in a loss. So learn from them, and all of them just invested into hype. They didn't invest into any fundamentals. So maybe the first thing is, don't look at hype. This is very important, and maybe the next thing might be focus on networking. So usually when you set up an account at Binance and you just buy into the next hype coin, or maybe at any coin, just pick it randomly, you cannot make any profit because everyone is able to do that. So maybe the second advice might be attend summits, attend events, meetups, and network to people. Try to build this network to gain this network effects, and try to get into projects not everyone can get into.
If I cut you on that a bit, I think that's 100% facts. I mean, that's true, because if I touch on what you were saying about the network, that's 100% key. And it is the key. I mean, there's power in your proximity, and they say, your net worth is your net worth.
Exactly. Yes.
So, the people that you spend time with are the people you become.
Like the 5 people you spend time with.
You are the sum of the 5 people you spend time with.
Exactly.
We've all heard it, and for those of you that don't, you're hearing it now. So, yeah, definitely. If we go into you, and if you want to touch on any of that, I mean,
yeah, definitely. People are getting into hype. Someone is like just hyping the one project, and people are just falling for it. The people newbies, they don't know actually, and they just exactly.
What's the percentage of scams?
Yeah, it's like more than 90% from 100. Even I would say 95% of the ICOs are scams. Like after attending the blockchain summit here in London, we saw, I think like around 20 ICOs, maybe 2 were legit, and rest of them were like a big question mark, like big red guys,
like a huge question
mark. Yeah, exactly,
like an exclamation mark just next to it.
Yeah, exactly. Do your own due diligence. Just don't depend on any people like just hyping the project.
For sure.
If you stick to your own, your strategy, then people say, if you work with 9 people who are successful in your life and you're the 10th one, you will reach the level, because they will push you up, and that's same in crypto space.
You know what's huge right now is the blind following. So people, they're all looking for the project with the most hype, and then they're going off that.
It's like a sheep. Like if one sheep jumps from the hill, every sheep will follow it.
I mean, you are mentioning a great point, and let me follow up on that with a quick story.
Yeah.
So we are in London right now, and the last time we have been in London, Anup and me, unfortunately Kieran wasn't able to join us.
Yeah.
But the last time we were in London, we were meeting up Wabi. So Wabi was a project without any hype. They were trying to raise $300,000 in the pre-ICO. There was no hype. The website looked like crap, guys. The website was crap. But if you really checked out under the hood, the team, they worked at McKinsey, at Bain. I mean, it was great. They had an MVP, and the storyline behind it was great. They were only asking for as much money as they needed. So we checked it out. We looked under the hood, and everyone was saying, okay, this is crap actually. Yeah. But we really checked it out, and then we get deep into it. We Skype with them, we ask questions. So dig under the hood, and afterwards we invested in Wabi, and actually this turned out to be a 194x. So if you want to express that in percentage terms, it's 90,400% of return, not even in a year, but in like 5 months.
5 months.
So
yeah, exactly.
I mean, this won't be possible anymore, because we really reached some kind of mainstream. But
of course,
actually, it is possible to gain. In the end, I mean, it comes to gain more than the market return. Yeah. So if the market return in this year will be like I mean, we will be happy with 5x. So if you gain 10x,
Sure.
you're really happy about that.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but you can only gain 10x if you are not doing what the mainstream is doing. So dig deep into projects, do this extra mile, and go into networking. So
I
this
think-
is maybe the most important thing you should
Yeah,
really
I'll
focus on.
If I touch on MM Crypto, I think that's where the brilliance comes in with these guys. You know, they're being able to bridge the gap for you newbies, where they're, you know, constantly looking at ICOs that are coming up. They're reviewing them for you actually, and you know, they're showing you, you know, projects that could be a good investment. Of course, with due diligence done.
Yeah, sure.
Do your own research. You know, it's not investment advice, but it is giving you a rough idea of how things may turn out. And if you use that, you can be sure to follow them, subscribe. Their stuff will be in the link in the description. And I mean, yeah, it's just.
And the last one, what I want to say is, do what others are like. People are doing what others are doing. They are just
Yeah.
following up.
Following, yeah.
Do what they are like opposite what they are doing.
Of course,
That's also already
the opposite.
opposite is
It
doing.
sounds
It's
so
like
easy, but it's a big challenge for your
Exactly.
mind because
Yeah.
usually, like right now, imagine if you are already involved in crypto space and the whole market is bearish.
Yeah.
I mean, you are not really into ICOs, but maybe that's the time you should get greedy, and maybe that's
Yeah.
the time you should do this extra mile and get into ICOs, but really only a few selected ICOs.
Yeah,
obviously.
exactly. Small things make big difference sometimes.
Yeah.
Like it's
You're right.
you don't need to stake into project and so on. People are like nowadays they don't have. There are lots of trust issues. You know, even
Yeah,
if
of
the
course.
project are legit, people are thinking like, should I invest in it? Because he's hyping the one. Because the teams look good, but still they have a question mark. Should I invest in it? So, doing your own diligence makes you like, okay, even it doesn't care if someone is hyping or if someone is saying I'm passing this on. If you know these teams are legit, stick to it. And just like I said, do the opposite what other people do.
And I mean, on that note, the thing about this is there will all be newbies watching. They may not have a clue what we're talking about in terms of an ICO. How would you best describe an ICO? What would you say is the best example? You know, someone that's watching this, they don't know what an ICO
Yeah.
is. How would you tell them what an ICO is?
I mean, it's a whole new asset class. It's
Yeah.
very hard. Some people are comparing it to equity, to stocks, to common stocks, but it's
Similar
not.
to IPOs and
Yeah,
ICO,
but
IPO,
it's
initial
not-
price
it's-
offerings.
yeah,
I mean, it's not really IPOs, because you are not getting any equity.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually, really, when you're not investing into fundamentals, you are there without no value, because a smart contract, anyone can build a smart contract. So I would say there is a similarity to it when it comes to trading, but not really when it comes to the fundamentals. So this is a whole new asset class. We are in digitalization since the 90s, so it's very hard to compare to something else. So I would really say, yeah, maybe go into his community, go into our community, and really check it out from scratch, because this is a whole new space, and you have to learn everything from
Yeah,
scratch.
it's like learning by doing.
Learning by doing, you're right, yeah. So, I mean, you've heard it all. You know, you guys now need to take action. And this is a space that will become mainstream. I think it's on the road, you know, to
Yeah.
becoming very mainstream.
We
and
were so close in December to
so
mainstream.
close, so close.
But the hope is still there.
The hope
You
is still
saw
there.
you saw makeup artists at YouTube doing crypto content.
Exactly,
So this
yeah.
was really a sign
Yeah.
of mainstream.
Yeah.
Great to be on your show, man.
Yeah, lovely.
Thanks a
Thank
lot,
you for having you on board. Chris, been a pleasure.
Was very
Ian,
nice
been a
meeting you,
pleasure.
my
So yeah.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, so guys, I hope you liked what I've put out today. Definitely be sure to subscribe, smash that like button. I'm only going to bring more content.
Ich meine, ich weiß, dass du
Love. Until next time,
I'm
out.